Hello everyone, it's 4 a.m. on the second day of our expedition, and we are about to head out to explore the Malaya garnet deposit. So let's cross our fingers and hope we will find something today. Of course, the chances of finding high quality jewelry grade Malaya garnet are low, but well, we can always just try to enjoy the process. So we have reached the intermediate point of our journey. Now we are switching from the car to motorcycles and continuing our expedition. Let's have a quick look around. Well, you see here everyone seems to respect Pattaya Resort. I have no idea where they got these signs, but they are so much far from the mark. And check out those satellite dishes standing here. Well, seems like somebody is enjoying the warmth of the blue screen light, as we can see. Okay, finally we have arrived. I have to say I am really glad our journey has finally ended. Take note of how the local population moves around on this motorcycle. They're super cheap and basic Chinese bikes. So far, I actually haven't seen a single other brand around. It's almost like somebody paid to the government to push this model onto the market. You see for yourself, these bikes are not meant for off-roading. However, thanks to my driver skills, we managed to ride through riverbeds, mud, puddles and sand. I collected all the thorns I could along the way because the pricky bushes scratch and cling to your pants, skin and face. But we didn't fall even once. Now we are setting up the camp. That's where we will have a snack and rest. It seems like everything is ready here, so let's go check out the actual mining site. It's just like we love it. Shallow pits, about 2 meters deep, and somewhere over there are our long-awaited garnets waiting for us to get it, I hope. I tried to find out who owns this deposit, but the local team has no idea. Hi there, guys! Check this out. These are the huts where they live while working here. And as we see, they use a simple old-school method with a pick sail and shovel to remove the top layer of soil. Now, there is about 50 centimeters left until we reach the layer with the garnets. The soil around the stream contains a mix of various precious stones. We have garnets of different colors, corundums, violet pink umbellids, and those Malayan garnets we are hunting actually. Here is another mining hole. I'm afraid that if I crawl in, I might not make it back out. So they're kindly offering me a larger one. How polite. Now, let's go back to the previous spot. Look around. It is so beautiful here. But never mind. So here there is only about 15 centimeters left until we reach the layer with the precious stones. And here you can see darker colored rocks. They're drying out the materials that might contain precious gems. Drying the rocks in this climate takes around 3 hours. Well, you can see for yourself the people living in these remote areas are really hard working. I haven't seen a single idle person, unlike in Zanzibar. And he definitely can't deny their mastery either. Look how skillfully he's shoveling the ore. That's about 2 meters deep, by the way. I won't even ask to try it myself. This part of the work definitely requires a seasoned hand. Because, who knows how many garnets will miss the net if someone inexperienced like me, for example, tries it. We also tried to ask how many stones they find per day, and they say that it's about 1 or 2 if they are lucky, but sometimes it's none at all. Oh, what is this? Well, thanks a lot, but we don't need that. It doesn't even look like a garnet. We'll have to look it through the light later on, but not now. Well, guys, I guess it's time for the owner of the Gems company to get his right hands a little dirty. Well, show us your class.
Nothing. They say relax, don't tight your hands.
What, no luck yet? Haven't found anything? Well, you need to work harder, man. The guys called us over to try our luck at another spot. They have just dug down to a vein here and are about to take the first sample of the material. Well, let's see what is waiting for us here. While walking around, we also tried to ask the locals about this place. So they say it's like a little community. Everyone knows each other and they strictly enforce the rules. No drinking, no debauching, no stealing, no littering. Despite coming from different religions, everyone lives quite peacefully together. Now let's take a look at this young fellow here. He is not just a muscle power, he is doing the initial sorting of the garnets. To be able to make sense of this uniformly brown dust, you need experience and a trained eye. And look, he's already found something. It's a small but quite cute Malaya garnet. Not the best shape for cutting, but still a nice find. Let's wait and see if we can find something better. Oh, now this is an interesting specimen. Great size, great color. It looks brown now because of the dust, but once cut, this crystal will make a gorgeous, juicy peach-colored Malaya garnet. Well, it would have, if it weren't for that crack running right through the middle, splitting it into two almost flat pieces. Such a shame, we can't cut that. But let's take a look at the color anyway, so you could get an idea. You see, it's quite pretty color. It's interesting actually how many African legends are connected to goats and the discovery of the gemstones. There is an old legend about how coffee was discovered thanks to the goats. It says that the shepherd noticed his goats becoming unusually energetic after eating certain berries. He tried them too, probably wanting to become an energetic little goat himself, and that's how coffee was discovered. Then there are the Messiah garnets. According to the local stories, they were found by a young shepherd boy who was searching for a lost goat. Even this very place where the guys are digging right now is said to have been discovered because of a herd of goats. Of course, there is also a negative legend, or rather a scientific hypothesis, that goats and their intensive breeding led to the expansion of the Sahara Desert. Apparently, wherever goats graze, the land dies and nothing grows afterwards. Hey, look at this little fella, the third garnet just arrived. Not bad at all. At least it's something we can work with. What about the color? Yeah, the color is not too shabby either. But you guessed it, yes, another crack. We wouldn't have noticed it without a flashlight, but now it's pretty obvious. We can still cut it, just not into one big gem, but rather into a couple of smaller ones. So while they're digging and we are watching how they're digging, let's summarize what's happening here. The guys dug up around 20 cubic meters of dirt to reach this thin vein about 30 centimeters thick. They have almost sifted through all of it, and what did they find? 3 stones that are basically worthless because they can't be cut. Tomorrow they will be back at it, digging another 20 cubic meters, and that's how it goes day in and day out. Okay, while the guys are wrapping up their search, they brought over what they found yesterday. Let's just say it's not exactly treasure trove. 1 quartz and some small garnets that are only good for souvenirs. Not exactly the jackpot we were hoping for. Okay, that is the last bunch left. That suspense is killing me, and I'm not too optimistic though. I think it's more likely we won't find it rather than we will. But let's wait and see. Well, the rock piles is melting away just like our hopes. Today was a bust, so we are heading to a neutral area to check out what the locals have found previously. Okay, check out this massive piece of zircon. It's got cracks all over it, and this smaller piece looks like zircon too, judging by the color and the weight. However, the shape is weird. I've never seen anything like it. And nothing more interesting, nothing at all. Alright, that's it, folks. It's 2 p.m. and the workers are wrapping up their sorting. By 3 they will be done, and then it's an hour driveway home, so they will be free by 4. As you can see, this last part of the day is all about relax. What is it? No man, this isn't a Malayan garnet we are dreaming of. However, look, some people got lucky towards the end of the day. It's actually a huge garnet and it's not even cracked. It's a bit dark maybe, but it can definitely be cut and sold. Not bad at all. Okay, while our friends are getting ready to go, we will take a quick stroll to the neighboring dig site. We'll grab some water for the guys as well. I guess they will appreciate that. Alright, not much of a haul here either. Lots of small garnets, only good for decoration. They're not worth much. They also have finished work, as you can see, and are cooking themselves some beans for a late lunch. Here they've got drinking water in canisters. And this is their field camp with a luxurious view of the mountains, and that is not a joke, the mountains are beautiful. And right under those mountains the Umba River is flowing. It used to flow right under our feet, exactly where the dig site is now. Because the river's course has changed naturally over millions of years, and not even once. What have we got here? Okay, they are cooking something in a pot, very neatly actually, everything around, by the way, no trash, no litter. That looks good. As we walked, the guys told us that work often gets interrupted with elephant coming here to breed, because African elephants aren't like Indian ones. They attack without warning if you're on their turf, especially the females with the kids. Like just a couple of months ago, some tourists set up camp outside the allowed area of Ngorongoro Reserve. When he woke up, naturally there was an elephant herd around him. He tried to shoo them away with shouts and, well, got trampled. You don't mess with African elephants. They are considered fierce and absolutely untrainable. Oh, we got intercepted by a Maasai in very cool clothes and trendy bracelets, trying to sell us pyrite. Not the usual yellow kind, but the grey one. And I can tell you, the grey pyrite is actually toxic. Look here, he's got the whole bunch of it in his little canister. Well, we tried to explain, but I'm not sure if he has got it. Then another Maasai showed up. Let's see what treasures he has got. Okay, dark red, almost black garnets, some kind of boulder, tiny Malaya garnets, but too dark, not usable at all. And more garnets in the piles, all small and low quality. And there is a pile of corundums that are not good either. So there are a lot of stones, but nothing worth anything at all, unfortunately. These two tiny rocks are the biggest things he has got. Okay, that is a bit bigger garnet. Well, actually quite nice looking crystal. That is a type of multicolored or polychrome, as we say, garnet. It has got both red and purple hues in it. However, unfortunately, as you can see, very dark again. Not our level of quality at all. Okay, lunchtime. And this is ugali, basically just flour mixed with water and slightly cooked in a pot. Ugali is carbs, and in the bowl is always some fermented small fish that provides vitamins, as gross as it sounds. It's tough for Europeans to eat that, but it's a standard diet for locals. They have similar fish in Thailand and Burma too, by the way. Hey, check out this dude's style. Looks great, man, looks great. We'll keep the sun off for sure. Well, the guys are really cool here, hardworking and honest. No one tried to sell anything for millions so far, which is a good sign. I believe they gave us reasonable prices. Pity that we didn't find something what we would actually need to buy. Well, anyway, it's time to head back home. Whoa. Okay, you see this spot? That used to be a road which we drove on our bicycles just yesterday, and today, after a little rain in the night, it's a mini pool. Well, at least the kids are happy, as you can see. After a little bit of meddling, we decided to try and cross the river, and so far it's going on successfully. We just hold the motorbike like that at the back and progress slowly across the pond. Look at the kids, they're shaking. Well, I guess they've spent too much time in the water. Well, now it's going to be very bumpy, so it will be really difficult to make any recording. So I'm saying goodbye for now. Stay tuned and watch our adventures. We will try our luck next time.